What's up, this is Squad 2440. We're following 2217 fire rescue video. Today we'll be responding to fires here on the Mowing Map from the brand new station. We'll be hopping in the brand new Ford Ranger Chief truck and we'll be making our way over there. We have not received a call yet, but it's our time to go staff it and wait for a call. So we just hopped into the Ford Ranger, and as you guys can see, we now have an LED light bar up top and some LED lights all the way around this truck, which is very exciting. We'll be able to run lights and sirens when we do get a call and need to rush over to the station from our house, and we'll kind of make our way over there, kind of sit down, relax, and wait for our call. But I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for the continued support on the daily content. You guys are awesome with all of the positive feedback and tips. So we're just about here at the brand new station, and today we just picked up a brand new fire truck for us. It's an older Mack tanker, which is pretty cool. So we have arrived here. I think we'll kind of park around back, not too good to block any of these garage doors, since at any time we might have to use any of those to respond to a fire. But as you guys can see, this is our brand new tanker truck. Looks pretty cool, but I think we'll kind of park up in our house area right about here, and we'll kind of walk inside, relax for a little bit, and wait for a call. And I'm trying to change this up. Instead of responding always code to the station, sometimes you do have to show up at the station and wait for a call. So I think we'll kind of relax over here in the kitchen area and maybe watch some TV. And it looks like the TV texture is not really showing up, so we'll kind of wait in this room for a call. We just got a call that a off-road dump truck rolled over, caught a building on fire, and is up in flames. We'll be running out of our lounge area, and we'll be bringing the brand new tanker truck. We'll be needing a lot of water since it ignited the cabin and also the dump truck. We'll be hopping in this old Mack fire truck. We'll be turning our lights and our sirens on, and we'll be making our way over there. I'm very excited for using this brand new truck, and I will be featuring this in a mod review within the next few days, but we are making our way over there. And I mean, this truck is very cool. We'll be getting a few more new fire trucks within the next few fire rescue videos, and let me know, should we kind of upgrade the old station and kind of bring some vehicles back over there. But as you guys can see, we are cruising over there with our lights and sirens on. This truck has many different sirens, which is also a pretty cool feature of it. And I mean, it is kind of on the edge of the woods area, and hopefully no different trees are on fire. But take a look at that, guys. We could already see the flames. Looks like this is one giant brush fire turning into, and that won't be good because the entire forest here on the Mowing Map will be up in flames. So we are rushing over there, and as you guys can see, I mean, this truck is awesome for kind of responding over to the fires. And I mean, take a look at that. The cabin and the dump truck is completely rolled over, and a spark from the metal on the dump truck kind of collided with another section and caused this because the gas did leak. So we'll kind of park over here. Right, we'll be making our way over here to the pump, and I did get a lot of comments telling me to park a great distance away to protect the fire truck from the heat. So as you guys can see, we do have it parked far away, and one of the things that I am working on is to get this hose kind of attached to the fire trucks, which should be pretty cool. But take a look at this, guys. The dump truck is over there, and I mean, this entire area is completely up in flames, and it looks like it did take a few trees with it. So I mean, this is probably one of the largest fires we've ever responded to, and I mean, if we do not get this under control, we'll even have more trees and even possibly this entire area up in flames. So it looks like the back area does have some power lines. We'll kind of continue to walk around it. There's some popping, everything like that. But if you do have any cool fire rescue ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I really do like this fire rescue series. It's a pretty cool one here on the channel. And you guys can see we are just putting out a lot of water over here, and it's still not putting it out. So we'll kind of have to walk around. We can't go too far, and it looks like it does stop us. So I think we'll kind of have to kind of work our way over there. But we'll definitely have to continue just to put a lot of water on it and stay as low to the ground as we can, because as you do go up, the heat is stronger. But I mean, take a look at this fire. I mean, it's still spreading and still out of control. So I have to wet down everything, and we'll kind of keep at this. And as you guys can see, we are now putting it onto the dump truck, trying to get that engine kind of cooled off and put a lot of water on the entire truck. because that's what started, and that's probably where a lot of the gas is. But I think we'll kind of just continue to kind of put water on this and hope that it kind of slows down. As you guys can see, we got the fire out, which is awesome. We'll kind of come back over here, put the hose away, and I do want to come take a look at this dump truck. They said it's an off-road truck, and it did roll over on this little hill, but I mean, take a look, that did crash into it, and I mean, this is a total loss, and we'll have to call up the heavy rescue team to come out here and to put this upright and bring it back over to the shop to salvage any last bit of metal to bring over to the scrapyard. So we'll be hopping back into this old tanker truck, and I really do like this a lot. It's a very efficient truck to kind of respond over to fires with, and it does have many cool features about it. So kind of turn around here just with the dirt driveway area of the forest, and we'll be heading our way back over to the fire station. And I'm very excited for all of the very cool fire rescue videos to come. If you guys really did enjoy the video moving to the new station, I do like the new station a lot, and yes, it will be on the next version of the Mowing Map, which is version 3, and that will be released within the next week or so, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited that I am releasing that, and it will be seasons ready to do some snow plowing. And let me know what type of fire rescue ideas we could do here in the snow. But I mean, that's one very long and large fire, and we still do have many more fires we have to respond to before today ends and our shift ends. But with fires, it's very unpredictable on what's going to happen next, and we do not actually have any pressure washers kind of set up at the station just yet. So I think we'll kind of just park this around back and wait for the next one. But let me know down below in the comments, guys, which engines or fire vehicles we should kind of switch out of the station and move over to the old one, which we did move from. I think it's going to be more realistic if we kind of open up a third station at our old one and then put all the new trucks over here. But we made it back over here, which was awesome, and we also made it back safe. So we'll kind of wait around here at the station for the next fire call. We just got a call that a race car crashed and is now on fire at the racetrack. We'll be hopping in engine 70 and we'll be making our way over there as fast as we can. The driver did escape, which is awesome, and I mean, it's up in flames. So we'll be kind of cruising out of our station with engine 70, one of my favorite engines and fire vehicles here in Farming Simulator. I really do like all of the lights all the way around. But you guys can see we are going over there as safely as we can. And I mean, this fire truck makes it possible to kind of go over there at fast speeds. But we'll definitely have to get the fire under control as fast as we can so that they could get racing again. But we do want to be safe. So we'll kind of cruise down this road. It is like a little shortcut road, but take a look at that fire, guys. It looks like the entire race vehicle is up in flames, which is not good, but we made it over here in a reasonable amount of time. We'll turn off our sirens, and I really do like using those sirens. They are pretty loud, but they are awesome, and they do need to be loud. So we arrived here at the scene, and I think we'll kind of park just about here. We want to keep a safe distance, like I was saying. We'll kind of run over here to the water pump, and like I was saying earlier, I am trying my best to put this kind of water pump and the fire hose onto the fire trucks, which would be very realistic. But until then, we'll have to kind of place it down at each fire. And I mean, take a look at that. Looks like both doors are kind of open. And wow, this is one really expensive sport car. We'll continue to put out the flames here on this race car. It looks like it's a very expensive one, and hopefully it is not a total loss, and they could probably salvage a few parts of it. And it looks like they kind of did crash into a wall here, which caused it could be a few more sparks. But take a look at that, guys. The entire car is engulfed, and we'll definitely have to kind of wet down the entire vehicle once it is also complete. And we do not want the fire to kind of start up again from any ashes. But we'll kind of continue to put this out, and wow, we kind of have to back up just a little bit from this, and hopefully the fence definitely has to be replaced in this section, and it probably is melted, but we do have to work on that, and a few other things, kind of have to call up those companies to fix those. But we'll kind of continue to put out this race car, and I mean, very expensive car, and it looks like on this side, it's a little bit smaller fire, but overall, we'll have to keep at this fire to put it out. As you guys can see, the fire is now out. We still do want to wet down the entire vehicle to prevent any more ashes from starting. But take a look at that, guys. We were able to put out this race car. It looks like there's a few parts that are salvageable. and we'll definitely have to call up the racetrack tow truck to kind of come out here and do that. But we'll be hopping back in Engine 70, and we'll be making our way back over to the station. This was one very exciting fire rescue call, since we do not get too much here at the racetrack. But we'll be backing up here, and I do not really want to go a complete lap all the way around. But this Pierce fire engine is one of a kind, very nicely done, and credits do go out to the original creators for making this awesome fire truck. So I think we'll be kind of heading out here from the racetrack, and we'll be making our way back over to the station, and this will be the first time we get to use the brand new drive-through bays, which is pretty cool. We no longer have to back in and block the roadway, anything like that. And having it drive-throughable is pretty helpful also at times. But we'll just kind of continue to make our way back over to the station. And like I was saying, I do appreciate each and every one of you supporting the daily videos. I am trying to do a lot of different types of video ideas, from landscaping to fire rescue to towing. So if you do have any cool ideas, let me know down below in the comments, and we'll be featuring many more games here on the channel. And if you do have any cool ideas for games or videos, let me know down below in the comments. But this Engine 70 is definitely one of my favorite engines, and I will be getting all of the lights working on the other engine. I want to get all these working, and I think that's going to be pretty exciting for us. But as you guys can see, we made it back over here to the station, which was really awesome. I do not want to go into the right side. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge, and this left side entrance is a little bit easier. So we'll kind of cruise around back here. You guys can see we do have the tanker, and now we have the engine. So I believe that we are in the last bay over here. I believe that's where we are. Yep. We'll kind of pull forward here. We'll open up the garage door, and I do have some big surprises coming for Mowing Map version 3 along with the Seasons Ready mod, which is pretty cool. So we arrive back here at the station, and we'll wait for one last call before we head back over to the house. We just got a call that a camping tent is on fire. The bridge is unable to support the weight of a fire engine, so we'll be taking the F-350 rescue truck with a John Deere Gator and also a big tank of water in the back. We'll be hopping on the inside of the rescue truck, we'll be turning it on, and we'll be going over to the bridge with this truck. We'll be unloading and going across it, and the fire engines are just way too heavy to bring all that water across a wooden bridge. So we'll be kind of making our way over there, and since there's really no dirt roads, we'll be making our own just to kind of speed up time. So we'll kind of cruise off here onto the grass. Now this is a little bit unrealistic, but with the addition to that station, we did remove the kind of access to the campground area. So we just kind of made our own, which was okay, and especially in an emergency, you could definitely drive over grass. So I'm very excited for using this brand new John Deere Gator. As you guys can see, it's bouncing around on the trailer. We'll be unloading it, going across the bridge, and using all of that water in the back of that big case to kind of put it out. But we are coming up here on the bridge, and we could already see this fire. So I mean, it's a pretty large fire, and we got to put it out pretty fast. But this will be our final fire rescue call of the day. We've been responding to many different types, which is a lot of fun. We'll be hopping into the Gator. We'll definitely have to add an LED light bar up top to the roll cage, and you guys can see that the container is moving around just a little bit, but we do have some straps. So we'll kind of cruise across here, and sometimes fires are in locations where larger vehicles or heavy ones are unable to go. So as you guys can see, we're just about here. This Gator really just wants to kind of roll over, so we'll kind of park up right over here next to the water pump, and that's actually pretty realistic, kind of coming right next to the pump. We'll kind of grab this and we'll start to put it out. Looks like the tent is here. Wow, pretty hard to see the tent, but I mean, you could definitely see it on the side. And the tent, I did notice, kind of does change from the color to black, so it looks like it might have a few texture problems that will have to be worked out. But as you guys can see, we made it over here to the scene, and we are continuing to put water on the tent. We'll continue to put the fire on, and hopefully it does die down, and then we'll definitely have to remove the tent from the location and any of the ashes. We got the fire under control, and it's just about out here, which is awesome. We'll be kind of walking back over here to the water pump. We'll be putting it away, and we'll be hopping into the John Deere Gator. I hope you guys enjoyed today's fire rescue video, where we responded to a dump truck on fire, a race car on fire, and a tent fire here at the campgrounds. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.